Today on Cinder's Playground, it is the year in review, talking about happenings over the past year and my thoughts on them. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to a special Cinder's Playground where we're doing the year in review. I am your host Cinder,
And I'm Jose.
and apologies for my voice. Cinder is has a little bit of a cold as I'm recording this. It is 12:30, 2023. So a day before New Year's Eve. So I figured, this was just a spur of the moment thing we wanted to do, so we're just gonna do it. And to let you guys know, I'm just gonna, mention some things that happened throughout the year, and then we're gonna give you our thoughts on it and everything like that. You know, nothing too crazy or elaborate. So, sir, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Now I don't know if you saw these things or not, but I think first things I have are movies, so we're gonna go through these. Just this isn't like this is the best and worst of 2023. So there's some shit on here I'm gonna shit on, and there's some shit on here I'm gonna praise. So without further ado, here we go. So start at the beginning of the year, which was the first Marvel movie, which was Ant-Man Quantumania, sir. Did you see this yet?
No, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
Have
I
you?
didn't. No, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. So we're both on the same boat with that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we really can't say anything about it because, like I said, we didn't see any. I mean, we didn't. Neither of us see it. I mean, I guess I'll get around to it. I don't know. I'm still. Like I said, it's
Debating.
so. Huh?
You're still
Yeah, I'm
debating.
debating. Yeah. I mean, I like I said, I still have my Disney Plus because I said I re-upped it to watch season 3 of The Mandalorian, so I still have it, And I did watch the the next thing I wanted to say was Guardians 3, which I did watch, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and yeah, I mean, again, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking why I didn't see it in the theater, but I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's my second favorite out of the three. I go one is my favorite, then three, and then two is my. I'll put two
Oh
third.
wow, really?
Yeah,
I
no, it was
haven't
good,
gotten
man.
to see this one either.
No, you'll like it, man. Especially if I mean, if you haven't seen it, any of the listeners out there, if you're a fan of Rocket, you would really like this. This is really a good one for you. And there are some tear jerking moments too. I would tell you that, especially if you've been following like the trilogy and the characters and everything. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, that's when I regret not seeing it in the theater, but I did see it and I'm happy I watched it. So yeah,
Okay.
there's two things you got to get on, bro. You need to watch this. Now I'm talking about something shitty. Actually, the next few things are shitty things. I'm gonna talk about, and I want to get your thoughts on this too because I don't think we never talked about it on or off air, and that is that Disney's reimagining of the Little Mermaid that came out earlier this year. Give me your thoughts. I know you didn't see it. I didn't see it, but I want to see what your thoughts are about this film. Um, and I will give you mine.
um, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. I'm not really a big cartoon live action movie type of guy.
So you're not a fan of these Disney live action remakes?
No, not particularly. I mean, I guess I guess you could say my childhood kind of sucked, so I didn't really watch a lot of these. I didn't really even know some of the original stories. Like I've heard of Little Mermaid, but
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie and say I've seen the animated movie.
Okay.
Um, and that goes for like all of them. So,
Okay. I mean,
um, I can't. I think it'd be hard for me to really create uh, like a thought on it if I haven't really seen any of it.
mhm.
But I guess it's gonna change now that I have a daughter and stuff. So
Yeah,
she's
you
gonna
watch
be
the whole
wanting
that shit.
to watch all of it. Yeah.
You watch all of that shit,
So
and
unless
please
I
make
put her
sure
unless I put
you.
her through the same thing that I did and I went
What?
through and take away the privilege of have seeing watching all these Disney stories or whatever.
No, I mean, if no, definitely do, but I definitely should just watch the classics. The shit. The shit. When Disney first began. Like the classic Snow White and Cinderella and all that good shit, man. The classic stuff, Peter Pan, all that good shit, man. None of this. 2010 nonsense that we begin. Well, my thought on it is just like, well, first of all, I did wax about this a little bit on my what you call it, the strong women character essay. I did.
Oh,
uh, yes, you can check back in the archives to hear my opinions about how I feel about the state of female leads in the current day. But yeah, I mean, there's so much thing wrong with that, man. Like I said, just not having first with the race swapping, which I'm not a fan of, man. Like I said, because the original story was not like that. What do you call it? Because you know how I feel about that, man. Like I said, not that I'm racist or anything. It's just that, like, man, that's not what was written. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're more of a
I'm a purist,
like
yeah.
yeah, you like things to be
The original. Like I
how
said, I
you
have no problem if
originally came across it or you
Yeah,
know.
the original incarnation of it. Like I said, if you want to redo it, that's fine, but stick to the source material. Don't change shit. Like I said, if you want to change shit, make up your own story. You know. And speaking of changing stories, not only did they race swap, but they what you call it? They changed the ending because the prince saves her, but no, she saves him in this world, in this film. I'm like,
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
and just like it's the whole woman empowerment thing. So like, God forbid, I mean, God forbid a woman needs a man to help her, or God forbid fall in love with a man. Oh, not today's current climate. Apparently, that's what Hollywood will like you to believe. So like I said, yeah, I had no love for that, man. I'm glad it got shit on. Glad it lost a ton of money, and I'm glad Disney's paying for it. All right. Speaking of Disney, oh, cool. We're not done with them yet. Next thing, have you been hearing all throughout the year about this? This girl who's playing Snow White in their another live action remake for the Snow White. Have you been hearing this girl? I forgot her name.
No, I think you
Yeah,
mentioned it to me one time, but I
yeah.
haven't really followed it or it hasn't been hitting my
Radar.
radar. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, all her interviews are saying she's just saying they like changed they flipped the script, so to speak, man. Like I said, oh no, she don't need no man. Nah, man, she don't. She's trying to be a queen on her own, man. No, she don't need no help from nobody or anything like that. And everything. It's like, wow, just it's not even the story, man. And then the seven dwarves aren't even dwarves, man. They're like average people with mixed what do you call it, races. So you got like an Asian, a black kid, and an Arabic, all these different kinds of people. They're not dwarves. I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah,
So
it's
they're
like,
just like
yeah, the
they
regular people. They're just young people. Yeah. No, come on.
Oh.
It's like that's not even the story. You should just call it something else at this point. you know, that's not what this is about, man.
Oh shit.
I'm like, and I know this is gonna be horrible. You do horrible to busters because it's not what the story is, man. So yeah, so this girl's been all her interviews. She's just been saying how like oh well, in this day and age, what's it called? I'm gonna show you that woman doesn't need a man. Doesn't need a man or anything like that. Because she's gonna become a queen on her own. I'm like, okay. So
Damn.
so yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so she's been like doing these like rants on her interviews and stuff like that, and people have just been like, you know, oh, nope,
Hello.
yeah.
No, no, you
uh,
were saying people have been what?
People have just been like killing her and like on social media and everything like that. Man, it's like what's this bitch since he is, man? And even I haven't seen females come out against her because because they,
She's
like I
doing too
said,
much.
these are women who grew up with the original story, and they like that story. And if you're changing it, then you're destroying it. So I agree with that. You know, oh, sir. And then the next thing, we're not done with Disney yet, though, because I'm talking about the Marvels, man. The Marvels, man. Something that you and I have both did not see, had no intention of seeing, you know. And I knew from I knew it was gonna be a disaster, man. And I think I said this on my Marvel's video, which is in archives. You can check that out. I said that she. I mean, I have no problem with Brie Larson. Even though she does get a lot of hate online, but she if she was just on a solo sequel film, that'd have been fine. But they're gonna saddle her with two characters nobody cares about. you know, and just kind of drive home the message, of girl power and everything like that. It's, like I said, it's horrible. And it's gone on record to be the worst MCU film, as far as bringing in money and everything. Um, so yeah. Well, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I haven't really been too excited about any Marvel movies. Um, yeah. So I didn't really. I tried to get into Marvel, Mrs. Marvel.
Oh, you actually watched that?
Yeah, I tried to, and I didn't really like understand it that well. I'm
Oh
not
well,
too familiar with the character, so I didn't get a chance to really um get into that her show.
yeah, nobody did.
I was interested in the other lady, not Brie
um,
Larson.
oh,
She
Monica
was in the
Rambeau.
end of WandaVision, right?
Yeah,
I
Monica
was
Rambeau.
interested in knowing to see what like where she was going with her powers and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, and I do like Captain Marvel. Well, yeah, Brie Larson. Like I said, I think they introduced. She was probably like the last superhero they introduced decently.
Yeah.
Um, before they started just like throwing people in shows and like doing it the wrong way, expedited, kind of like DC.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's probably why most people do kind of like her. But the fact that they just threw in like two other main characters without even really introducing them kind of like shot them in the foot, kind of like, at least in my opinion, because they, like I said, they're kind of expediting everything and they're not even really paying attention to the quality anymore. And I feel like
No. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, well, let's see. Well, I hope next year they can right the ship. We shall see. We shall see. Um, well, next thing was a big deal was the Hollywood strike that happened for several months. Got any thoughts on that? Still with me? Ooh. Oh, I think I lost my co-host. Sorry, guys. Well, I will.
Sorry.
Oh,
Now I see I don't know. It got disconnected. Um,
what did you hear? What I said?
I heard you about to. Yeah, like I think I lost my co-host. That part, or I don't know what part did I leave off when I was explaining the whole Marvel thing.
uh, I don't. Well, you were talking about quality, how they're not doing quality work.
Yeah, I think I was able to finish my thought on it basically.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. What was the new question you were asking?
Oh, I just wanted to get your thoughts on like the Hollywood strike that happened earlier this year.
Oh, yeah, I felt like it was needed
Yeah.
for like anybody that's in film. I
Mm-hmm.
feel bad, like they were trying to like.
Bad for these people, man.
Well, not everyone makes money,
Yeah.
There's like background. Well, like one of the ones that really stuck out from what I heard was like, you know, they were trying to pay people like what, for like 2 days worth of work, and they were gonna like basically take your appearance and use it, put it through like AI, and basically they'll be a background actor for the rest of forever. Like they could use their appearance for like 100 films, and you only get paid for 2 days worth of it, and that's it. You're asked out for the rest.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, things like that I heard that I'm like, all right, yeah, like that's fucked up. Like you're really gonna put people out of work and use their appearance every time. I don't think that's fair.
No, it's not.
And you know that goes to show too, like it could show up on there, but little by little things could happen to everybody, and we don't stick for ourselves up now, it's going to be everywhere. And then pretty soon, everything will be replaced with like AI or whatever. So I think it's good that people stuck up for themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
I know it
obviously,
kind of set everything back, but
yeah. Well, yeah,
I
that's what
feel like that also needed to happen. Like, I think with that happening, Marvel was able to be like, let's with this free time, let's take a look at what's we have. And like I heard that they had like Daredevil like pretty much finished, and
now they're
they
starting
took
all
the
over.
time to review it, and then they're like, oh no, this is crap, let's which I'm really happy to hear about that, because i'm like I'm like, yeah, if it was bad, like, how many people are waiting for Daredevil to come out with a new show
Season,
or
yeah. I know.
season, or even in the movies?
Yeah, man.
And if you're gonna drop the ball on that, just jump out a window at that point.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, they fucked their double up. Yeah, I think people just like run right off Marvel. It's like, that's all right, I'm done, man. It's like the best thing you've gotten. You know. So well, yeah, I'm glad they're starting over and trying to do it right. I hope. So we'll see. Uh, but I mean, my takeaway from it is just that, like, you know, I do agree with you that it gives not only Marvel but other studios time to kind of sit back and reflect. It's like, okay, what are we doing here? Something like that. And also that productions of films just stopped. Because like yeah, because Deadpool stopped shooting because the strike happened like right in the middle of shooting. So, but now they're back on, obviously, and so that was like so yeah, production stopped for a lot of films, and everything like that. But now things are back to normal, so things are coming, in the next year. So I look forward to that. So, but yeah, like I said, it was an interesting conundrum, if you will, you know,
Yeah.
because like I said, because I didn't think that would ever happen. So, like I said, 2023, sir. All right, let's talk about some video games, sir. I like video games. I know you do too.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
um, ooh, well, I'll let you take this first one because earlier this year we got Resident Evil 4, didn't we? The remake, sir, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, come on. I know that's your franchise. So tell me, man, what's your? I mean,
Oh
did it
man,
live
this
up to the
is
hype? Are you happy?
yeah. I got it for like every system I basically have right now.
Hmm.
I got it for the Xbox, PlayStation. I even got it on my phone. I got a new phone just so I could play it on my phone.
Uh,
Um,
is four your
all
favorite?
huh?
Like, is four your
Four,
favorite? Yeah.
four is my like all time favorite. Yep.
Oh
So the
man.
fact that they redid it,
Hmm.
like I like the original story,
Hmm.
um, but the fact that they remade it and just like obviously I haven't beat it yet. I know I
Yeah.
mentioned that I got it for like, but I basically got it for the other two basically this month, December. So I've only had it for Xbox, but I haven't been. I've been pretty busy, so
Yeah.
I haven't actually been able to play. So the only reason why I got it for the other two were mobile gaming, like when I'm
Hmm.
able to.
Gotcha.
Um, that's why I have it for every system, by the way. But but so far, everything that I've gotten to play, I'm glad that they like. Not only did they remake it, but like they kind of refreshed it, like in terms of story. Like it's not like it's the same thing, like carbon copy of what happened in four. Like there's a little bit of subtle changes or different appearances on a lot of the things.
Do
So
you th-
I think it's like a whole new game, kind of.
do you think it's better than the original?
I can't say I haven't beat it yet. So
Mhm.
far I like it.
Mhm.
The only thing don't I don't know if I'm gonna really like is there's like a guy that helps you throughout the game, and his
Mhm.
name is Louis Salazar. No,
Okay.
is it Louis? I think it's Louis. Um, but he kind of helps you in Resident Evil 4, the original, and he seems like he's a good guy there. But here, I think they made him kind of like an anti-hero. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
It's kind of weird because they have him. They say that he works for Umbrella, which is
Yeah.
the people that made the virus and stuff. So it could be that he's a bad guy. I don't know yet, but that's the only change that I'm like, I don't know if I like that. But everything else so far has been great.
Oh, I also heard that they seem to shuffle in some microtransactions in that game. Is that true too?
No, I haven't ran into any.
Really?
I mean, you can get like appearance, like costumes and stuff, but in terms of like actual, like you need to buy stuff to beat the game. No, it's mostly like stupid things. Like the things that I've seen are like suitcases, which isn't even have to do anything with the story at all. Like it's just the appearance of where you keep your guns and stuff.
Oh
And
wait,
then
so you didn't see a place where you can buy guns and stuff?
no, yeah, you go to this guy. Actually, they actually fixed that. So what I
Mm-hmm.
like about this one is you can upgrade a gun all the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because basically in Resident Evil, it's like, all right, there's like two kind of tiers of pistols. You
Hmm.
start off with tier one pistol, and then like later on in the game, you'll see another pistol that's like a tier two. And obviously, if you're starting the game and you're upgrading your tier one pistol, you put a lot of money into it,
Yeah.
and you go and you finally see the tier two pistol, and that one's gonna take you to the end of the game. So you're like, damn, I have to sell my tier one pistol and lose all my money that I've basically used to upgrade it and stuff. But in this game, if you sell your pistol with all the upgrades and everything, like he'll give you your full money back.
Oh.
So if you put like $1,000 worth of like let's just say the gun costs 500, right? And you
Mm.
put $1,000 worth of upgrades, he'll buy it off of you for 1,500.
Oh.
So then you get your money back and you can upgrade your tier two pistol, and you're like, oh great, like I didn't waste that much money. Like I didn't waste money really. Like I didn't have to, because sometimes like it's kind of strategy where like that's what I was doing before. Like I wouldn't really upgrade any of my guns
Mm.
until I saw the tier two guns, and then that's when I would be like, all right, that's when I'm spending my money.
Gotcha.
But with this one, you don't have to, and
Mm.
there's no way you can put real money into Resident. At
Oh,
least I
wait, to buy
haven't.
the you mean to like buy guns? You don't have to use real money?
No, no, no. You use money that you find in the game and stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
There's
gotcha, gotcha.
no microtransaction. Not that I've seen, at
Yeah.
least. I've
Oh.
It has never asked me for any money or anything like that. Like I said, you can buy like costumes and stuff for your character, but that's like buying a skin on Fortnite. Like
Yeah.
you choose, like it's not gonna make you any better or anything. It's
Okay.
just your
All right.
appearance of your character.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was misinformed because yeah, I was because I think I saw in a video that yeah, you could like buy guns like and if you can buy like the badass gun you want like the top tier shit if you wanted to, but guess that's wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't come across that yet.
All right. Well, yeah, I really have to pay these remakes, man. I know you keep going on and on about them, bro.
Oh, you have to play the original.
I know. Ugh,
Well, I don't know. I think I'd be fine with you playing either one because I think they're both good games.
Hmm. No, no. I mean, I wouldn't play the remakes because I played the original one, two. I want to say three, too, but then I stopped after three. So,
Yeah, man. Four,
yeah,
at least for
four.
in my opinion, four is the top. Like four is the only game I've tried to make it a point that I beat it like every other year,
Mm.
at least once.
No, that's good. Yeah, like I said, I think everybody has their game like that where they go back to, just play through it, and everything like that. I mean, for me, it's probably Mass Effect. I always like going through that, like once a year or something like that. All right, another game. But I know you didn't play. I didn't play it either, but it's got so much hype. I wanted to bring it up. That was Baldur's Gate 3. Have you heard about this game, sir?
I heard about it, but not played it. I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
Uh, it's it's an RPG. But it's kind of like World of Warcraft, if you will. But people have just been going on and on how there's so much content in there and so much you can do and everything like that. And it just recently went on Xbox store because because I think it was on PC first and then it went to PlayStation and now Xbox finally has it. But I don't know, it looks a little too complicated for me. I was like, oh man, too many
Too much
systems.
stuff to do.
So many systems. I think, I don't know, man. Like something like that, man. Plus, it's that like top-down view, in combat, which I'm really not a fan of.
You like the first person?
Either first person or third person. That's how I like my games. I like to be up in action, man, not looking down like a whole field and like me and like three other people. Taking turns. Doing that turn-based shit, which I don't like. But no, people seem to love it and everything.
Oh, it's like you attack once and then you gotta wait till they attack you, and then
That's what it looks like, but I may be mistaken, so don't quote me on that. But that's what it looks like from
not
the
that you're
videos
quoted. People
I
come after him on the comments. Let him know
see. So I don't know. So
he's coming for your game, guys.
you
Let
know, I
him
don't
know what
know.
it's about.
It's just like that's World of Warcraft. Like I said, that fantasy world, open world shit. Like I said, when you go on quests and everything, and and you got like different classes like with like mages and barbarians and archers and shit like that. I heard there's fucking in the game too. So I'm all about games you
I
can
know
fuck.
you're all down for that.
I'm all about games you can fucking. So that's what initially triggered me. I was like, oh really?
You still haven't played it?
No, man.
Damn.
So speaking of another game, like the game I have played, which is Starfield, you know, which is a very divisive game, man. Like I said,
Oh yeah,
like
you got lost in the sauce with that one.
I did. I still love it though. Like I said, dude, I'm going through my third playthrough right now. I started a new game yesterday.
Oh man.
My third playthrough, man. So yeah, I started a new game yesterday. But no, I love it, man. Yes, it's not perfect. Yes, there's shit wrong with it. Shit that should be in the game that they said they're gonna implement later down with patches and updates and stuff like that. But I enjoyed it the first time I went through it. I was like, oh man, this is awesome, man. Because I love freedom of choice. Freedom to make my character, freedom to say what I want to say to when I'm interacting with people, freedom to do bad shit if I want to. I love games like that. RPG. That's what RPG is. The role playing game. You know, and I love it. I mean, for me, out of everything I played this year, this is my favorite game of the year. You know, and like I said, and yeah, because I believe Baldur's Gate 3 did win Game of the Year at the Game Awards, which I don't even look at anymore, but I know they won. But now for my money, from what I played, Starfield, like yes, it could be better, and I'm hoping it will get better over time. Could be like the perfect RPG over time. I hope, But like I said, going through my third playthrough, so obviously I like it and I'm digging it, man. And like I said, dude, I've seen so many negative views about it, man. It's just like, oh, how come this isn't in there? Oh, this isn't in there. Oh, Todd Howard lied to us, man. And why is Bethesda using this old ass engine? I'm like, shit. I admit, all of my playthroughs haven't been smooth. Um, so yeah, like I said, and I've seen glitches and I've seen shit just be floating, like in open air and shit like that, or NPCs walking around naked. Well, not naked, but like in the bra and panties, So I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. But like I said, I enjoy it. I love it, man. Like I said, and you started playing it too, right?
Yeah, I started it,
But
and
I
then I
mean,
never got a chance to.
get back in, jump back in.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
it
from
seemed pretty fun. Like the amount of time I put into it.
yeah. So I mean, from what you experienced so far, you like what you're doing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like I said, I
definitely.
mean, it only gets better as you go deeper, man. And I will say this though, like I said, the main story is kind of mid, but the side quests you do, that's where the real fun is, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people have that same, sentiment that the side shit you be doing. Oh man, it's like so dope, man. Like I said,
It's like Grand Theft Auto. Like you can do like the story is there, but
yeah, you can
there's
do other
side
shit.
missions you could
Y-
do. There's
Yeah.
people you can kill, cars you can
hmm
steal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so basically, it's basically like in that respect, it's like Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, like I said, yeah, you could just tunnel through the main mission, and just go to the end, or you can, you know, take another path, and just do some side shit, man. Make some side cash and do some bounties. You can do, uh, what's what I'm looking for? You can do smuggling jobs, man. Like I said, you can be an exterminator and like clean out like these pets like on a planet, man. That it's like these aliens are terrorizing a colony or something. You just go in there and just like wreck shit, and they pay you for it, man. Shit like that, man. Shit, I mean, shit. You can rob. You honestly, you could just be up in space and just see another spaceship and just like jack their ship if you want to. You know. So yes, it's fun. I enjoy it, man. So yes, like I said, is it 10 out of 10? No, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's the most fun I've had in a long time. So start on Starfield. Uh, have you heard of a game called The Day Before?
Nope.
Mm.
I'm kind of really out of touch with
In the video, you don't have the
games.
game. You don't have your have the pulse of the video games.
Yeah,
Well, I kind of do because so
my
like
pulse is only strong for Resident Evil, basically.
uh, I don't know. I just kind of like hearing about disasters, like I said, and also I like to be informed, in video gaming, just because I like to. Not only would I like to know what's coming out, I want to know is going to be worth my money. So I like to, watch, people do videos on upcoming games and that. So this game, okay, so it was announced last year, okay, and they kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. It's supposed to be a zombie survival horror game, right? And from the trailers, it looked amazing. You know the game The Division, right?
Yeah, I think I heard of it.
The Division. Okay. It's kind of like that, but with zombies and everything like that. So,
Oh,
so
really?
this, yeah. So you could just like you can gear up, trick out your guns or anything, have different outfits and shit like that, and you can set up bases and shit, and yeah, and just survive and try to survive, in this zombie apocalypse, whatever, like that, man. You get your cars and shit, man. They got different vehicles and shit like that. It looked promising, man. you know. So they finally, after like 4 delays, they finally released it. I think November this year. And day one, man. Pete, I was curious about it, like I said, but I wasn't gonna throw down no money till I, see some like actual people play it, because trailers are one thing, but actual gameplay is another thing, as you well know. um, and then I saw like 2 or 3 videos. He was like, "This game is trash, man." Yeah, trash, man. What you
Damn.
call it? Yeah, it's trash, man. Look, nothing like the trailers that they showed, man. It was glitchy. And what you call it? Yeah. And it was just and like I said, there was no they totally lied to the public. There was no survival horror or anything like that, man. Like I said, but what you're doing is from what I saw, you were just rescuing people from zombies, so you weren't really interacting. But if you were, what you call if you were, zombies were like super tough, man. They slash you the one time, and that's it. You're dead. You're out.
Oh shit.
Like I said, and they said the gunplay was like meteoric at best, man. What you call it? And the upgrades were like non-existent, anything like that, man. So these guys who made this game, what you call it? They think they did 3 games before this one, and they were trash, But this one, like I said, um, from what they showed everybody, is like, oh, this, this might be their game, their breakout game or whatever, like that, and so game launch, it's crap, review bombed on Reddit, and like and Metacritic as well, and Steam. Yeah, so they put a post on their website about how like how they worked really hard on it, man. It was 4 years of their lives, like that, man. And what's up? And we didn't scam anybody or anything like that, man. We didn't ask for like pre-orders or anything, or there's no battle pass or anything like that, man. Uh, but but I think they sold like, yeah, like 9 million copies day one.
Sheesh.
Sold 9 million copies, and you want to know what happened next?
What
after
happened
day
next?
after day one, fast forward to day 4, they closed their studio.
Oh my god.
So those 9 million copies that they sold, they just got that money and just ran off. So there's no updates of the game's gonna be, no DLC coming or anything like that. They just took the money and ran. uh,
Damn. I guess that's
um,
what happens when people complain too much.
I'm just like,
They didn't even give
yo.
these guys a chance. Well, I don't know. Maybe they were planning it the whole time, but I don't know. I don't think so.
That's a
I think when
scam.
you open a studio, you're gonna try your hardest to
Nah,
put
that's a
out some
scam,
quality stuff. And
man. Nah, that's a scam from the door, bro. Like I said, the people got sucking on that, man. Like I said, and these guys are nowhere to be found. They shut down all their socials, their YouTube channel. All the videos are off of it, everything like that, man. They disappeared into the wind, took in that money that people bought that crappy game for. Wow. So yeah, I just want to touch on that. Like I said, it's one of the biggest scams in video game history, in my opinion. So yeah. All right, let's talk about something kind of cool. Well, not kind of cool, very cool. That is our time at New York Comic Con this year, sir. Which is awesome. So, give me your thoughts real quick. How do you feel about it?
it
This
was
year's.
awesome. Um, yeah, I feel like that was one of the highlights of my year.
Oh, it always is for me.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, definitely got a chance to see like almost everything. I think we passed through everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, it was a little bit hectic leaving because
yes, it
everybody was
was.
coming in when we were leaving, and not that it wasn't full before, but it was like another type of full when when we were leaving. But
Yeah.
um, but no, I like Comic Con. That's like it's pretty fun. I definitely recommend it for anybody who's interested in it, or even like you don't even have to be a full like you don't have to know everything. Like I don't know, I barely know half of the things that were on there, but it's cool to like look at it and see things and see people dressed up. Like that's awesome. Um, I like the cosplay, the amount of stuff that like weird, random, quirky stuff that you can find there is pretty
Hmm.
cool. Um, and people would like to drop knowledge on there, and you get to see a bunch of people that like you're like, oh man, that's the guy from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
You just see random people there, and it's just like
Hmm.
so cool. I definitely recommend it for anybody. Like I always wanted to go, but I never really like knew how to get there or get the tickets and stuff. But Cinder got got uh got the knowledge on that.
Oh, I am a long time New York Comic Con goer. So it's the one day a year I look forward to every year, and every year I have a good time. This year not so much, but I still enjoy myself though. It didn't go exactly as planned, but what the fuck else does? But no, I enjoy myself, and you're right. Like I said, just you know, the environment, the cosplay, the exhibits, the statues, you know, the merchandise. Like I said, you can see shit, new and old. That you should probably even think of. It's like, oh, I remember this. And stuff like that. And like he said, just running the people. Like I said, I think we saw two different Power Rangers there, stuff like that. Saw a couple of wrestlers, man. Like I said, didn't get any autographs this year, but I will not make that mistake next year, though. Like I said,
We also saw the lady that played the girl in Halloween.
oh
I'm
yeah,
kind of mad at myself for passing that up.
oh yeah, she
But
got that autograph,
I
man.
mean, you told me that. You told me that like four times, and I was like, no, I'll just come back. Because I mean, this year I wasn't trying to spend too much, so
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'll just come back. I just want to like make sure we go through everything and make sure I don't see anything that's like,
I mean, went back, she was gone.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
she was
missed the boat.
gone. She was
Yeah,
gone
missed
in
the
the
boat.
wind.
Yeah, they missed the boat,
Um,
man. Like I said, they
but yeah,
struck while we were there.
I was just trying to see if on our venture through everything that I didn't see something that I was like, oh man, I have to get this, or like I want this. So
Mhm.
I was like, let me just make sure I go through the whole thing and then come back. And then I was like, if I come back and she's still there, then then it was meant to be. But if not, next time.
Who knows? She might pop back up next year. You never know.
Yeah.
Like I said, and another thing I messed up on was like because you both wanted to see John Carpenter, and
Yeah. We had to
I said
sign
that.
up for that.
Yeah, he had the RSVP for that, which I didn't know because I usually don't do like the big Hollywood people, because like I said, all the other guys I've gotten, there were people who just had lines. They were at a table and
Yeah.
in the line,
Like
you know.
last year when we got McFoley,
Yeah, we got Mick Foley,
we
so like
just
I said,
went in there. We
yeah,
waited on
just
the line, and
just hopped on the line, and then he took a picture of us, signed our shit, and then we just left.
yeah, I was
Because
like,
I thought everybody was
damn.
like that, but apparently not the big Hollywood people. No, 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 no. You got to RSVP. Because I wanted the girl who played Nebula from Guardians. Like I said, I wanted to get a picture with her, but no, she was sold out. Carpenter was sold out. I'm like, damn. So next year, I know, like I said, if there's somebody on the list we really want to see, we gotta RSVP them tickets. So I will do that. Do my due diligence. All right, sir. A couple more things, and then we'll close it out. So what are your thoughts on going back to Marvel now? What are your thoughts on the Jonathan Majors being fired? Yeah, from Marvel.
Um, he fucked up. uh, I mean, I guess he had the time to see it coming. I guess. Um, but I guess yeah, it sucks when you make the wrong decisions. But I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on with the whole process. Like I heard he was found guilty, and that's why like they once he was found guilty that was it.
Yep,
Um,
pretty much.
but I don't know what exactly really happened because supposedly like the lady was crazy, and she was
Mm-hmm.
trying to take it back the next day, and then so it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard to like really believe anything when
True.
you have something like that. But it could also be that she was intimidated by him the next day, so and then she's like, oh, like I take it back, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, so you know you have to take that stuff very lightly, and can't judge everybody for what they say. Abuse is pretty, it's a nasty thing. So there are people like that, um that that are stuck in a thing like that. So you know I feel like it is what it is. Like if it is that bad, like he should have not been like that, or he should have seeked help. Especially I know that he puts a lot of time and effort into the characters he plays and stuff like that. Um, but you got to do the same thing for your mental health if you're going through issues like that, I think.
Yeah. I
But I
agree.
feel like it's a waste of a good character.
It is. I mean, he fucked up, plain and simple. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. What do you call it? But I will put the caveat on it. Like I said, we weren't there. We don't know what happened. You know,
Yeah.
we were there. We know what happened. Like I said, it's a basically he said she said scenario. So, but in a court of his peers, he was found guilty. So, like I said, Marvel cut the leash. Which is what you do in this day and age. Everything like that. And
Which, like we were talking about before too, it could also be a good or a bad thing, because now they have the opportunity to really like fix their
fix their universe.
yeah.
Yeah, get their shit together. Like I said, I mean, I really hope they pivot towards Dune. That's what I'm hoping. And we just save Kang for later down the road. You know what I mean? Um, oh, what's talking about this actually makes me bring up the other thing similar that happened this year with what's his face?
Doom,
No,
Fantastic Four.
no, the Rick and Morty guy.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot his name at the moment, man. Dan Harmon. It's not Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon and what's the other guy's name?
But while you think about that, um, I also will throw in that like Marvel has also replaced people in the middle of like storytelling and stuff like that. So I also don't think that they could just kind of pin it on him as he messed up, so we can't do King anymore. Um,
Oh yeah.
because they have replaced they replaced Thanos before they replaced um uh Iron
War
Man.
Machine.
Yeah,
War
War
Machine.
Machine. They replaced
The Hulk.
the Hulk. They replaced um
Yeah, so yeah,
the guy with Red Skull.
mm-hmm.
So it's like they have replaced people before. So and plus when they're dealing with multi-universal things, like they could just pin it on one that looked different. They don't
True.
necessarily they can change it up.
I
So
mean, yeah, I
I
mean,
really just hope they don't pin it on him for that. I think he has enough on his plate right
uh,
now at the moment to.
I don't know. Kang, like I said, I'd rather Doom than Kang. Like I said, well, I love Doom though. So
Yeah.
and everything like that. Justin Roiland, that's the guy I was talking about. Oh yeah, for everybody. So yeah, so I mean, we're both huge fans of Rick and Morty. And like I said, Justin Roiland was co-creator of that show. That he was let go by Cartoon Network because of alleged what you call it inappropriate behavior, not only with women but with underage minors as well. So they cut him loose real quick. Um, like I said, uh, I told you this before. Like, sometimes I think these people in Hollywood think they're untouchable. They can do whatever they want. If they're on a hit show or in a hit movie, that's like, oh, I was this. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Nah, man, you can't. Can't do that. Hmm. So yeah, but uh, I applaud Cartoon Network for what you call it, not abandoning the show and going through with it. I like I said, like the new guys, who are doing the voices of Rick and Morty, and like I said, can't even tell the difference. So doesn't make a difference to me, man. Like I said, hopefully Justin gets some help and maybe he'll work again. I don't know. We'll see. Um, oh, okay. What I got? So came out this weekend.
What came out this weekend?
Aquaman came out this weekend.
Oh shit.
Oh, as I record, I'm gonna see where it is right now in the box office in real time. Let's go, because I know it's not gonna make his money back, for sure. Um, but yeah, we talked about this earlier in the week about how I think it's not gonna do any good. Uh, oh no, that's the first one. uh, to box office. Let's see. Are you going to see this eventually? Because
Yeah, I think I wanted to see it. Yeah, are you gonna watch it at all?
I'm not
I
going to
heard your
lose it.
favorite villain is in there.
Black Manta. He's not my favorite
Not
villain.
one of your, well, somewhat one of your favorites.
He's not even in my top 10. I like Manta, but he's not in my top 10. He's not on that. It did 27 million. uh,
Well, I don't think it was advertised as much.
fucking they're barely advertising it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to. Like I said, they don't care. They don't give a shit about this movie. Plus, James Gunn said that it doesn't count anyway because he's rebooting the whole universe anyway, so it don't matter. So that's probably another reason why people didn't see it. I'm like, this shit don't matter. It's not gonna lead into anything. You know what I mean? Ugh. So yeah. Well, yeah, the 27 million. That's just for U.S. though. Worldwide, it made 145 million. Um, I want to see the budget. I'm like, how what it is against the budget. But yeah. So I mean, it's probably not bad, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. That's not the movie to get me out to the theater. I'm sorry. It's not it. It's not it. It's not it, man. It's not it, man. And besides, you know what? He should just like put this in the back burner and just gear up for being Lobo, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just be Lobo, man. Just do that. Oh, just do that, man. You know that character is made for him. He fits it like a glove.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For sure, man. Oh man. Okay. Oh, so I found the budget. It's 210 million was the budget.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man, not good. That is not gonna make that money back, man. Okay, last thing. Uh, so this actually happened today. Breaking news, sir. Now I know we don't talk about music on here, but I wanted to what you call it, mention this. Um, uh, Joey Jordison's estate is suing Slipknot because they claim that they're using his death to profit off of. Now, I saw this, I was like, what? He died like 4 years ago, man, and you're just bringing this up now. um, so I think it's just a money grab, in my opinion. Like I said, because I don't know if he was married. I know he had a girlfriend, but I don't know if he's married. So I don't know if she's just trying to get the bag. But you know, but yeah, I'm just like, damn, man. I was like, oh, I don't know. It just feels fucked up. Like I said, if that was the case, you should have did it when he died. Then if you feel that strongly about it. I mean, like I said,
Yeah,
that's it. You wait 4 years after he passed, then you're gonna sue the band. Like I said, and like I said, like I said, I think the year he died when they were on tour, they at the end of the show they would put like a little video image of him on the screen and saying like the years, he was birthed and death or whatever, which that's really the only thing I've seen that they've done acknowledging him, because he was one of them. You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna, salute your fallen brother, if you will, you know. So I don't know what the bitch is. I don't know what this is. Like I said, I think she's just trying to get the bag, So I just wanted to bring that up to y'all. So all my metalheads out there, just another, spouse trying to get money, man. And this has happened a lot this year too, man. Like Chris Cornell's wife is trying to sue Soundgarden, Um, and I think, oh yeah, and then did you hear about the Nirvana thing too?
no.
So the infamous Nevermind cover with the baby on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I heard of that.
Oh yeah, with
He's
that.
trying to sue
Yeah,
because
he's trying to sue them because he's claiming that it's child pornography, whatever. He's trying to sue the band. I was like, oh my god, bro, come on, man. How old is that album?
for real.
How old is that album? Just because you're an adult now, what you call you want to sue them, just because, you know, Um, just because their state still makes money, obviously, because Nirvana's still huge with merchandise, record sales, and stuff like that, man. So he again, this is another guy trying to get rich real quick, bro. It's like, damn, man, everybody wants to sue. All right, I just want to end on that, and then, so real quick, a couple more things. So let's talk about 2024 real quick. I'm gonna shoot some things that I found out that's coming up next year. One, did you know there's an animated Tomb Raider series coming on Netflix?
Oh, no, I did not.
Yes, it is, man. So I found that out today. Mm. So yeah, and it's an anime. So well, it's drawn in anime style. Obviously, it's English and stuff like that, but it's anime style. Looks dope, man. So
Oh, that's cool.
look at that. Another cartoon coming out next year, which I'm skeptical about, is X-Men '97. So, what do you think about that coming to Disney Plus?
Ooh, I'm excited for that. I heard about that, so that one I'm definitely excited for.
I don't know, man. Like I said, how motherfuckers are so woke in Hollywood this today, man. I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid you can put some woke shit in there.
Nah, I mean, I
Being
hope not.
Disney, man. I'm like, oh, man, I know it's gonna be some woke shit in there, bro. Either that or some female empowerment bullshit, where the girls will take up the lead and like Scott takes a back seat, to Gene or some shit
I
like
mean,
that.
Scott always was in the backseat. Come on, let's
Well,
not go
he's the
there.
field leader, man.
Nah, barely.
Mm. Uh,
Come on.
okay.
Wolverine was the official, the unofficial leader.
uh,
I
did you?
do like Scott. I'm kidding, but
Mm, I know. So I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna
I
watch
mean,
it. Just
I don't know. For me, I feel like X-Men. I don't think that would affect too much. I think for the pretty much the most part, no matter who was in lead, like I think they all they did a good job like sharing respect
leadership
for each
roles.
other, where it's like everyone was respected and everyone was pretty much a leader in their own way.
That's true. Well, like I said, well, there was times where Scott was down or he wasn't around, and like other people step up. That.
Yeah,
So like I said, so so we'll see, man. Like I said, I'm curious, more curious than anything. So I want to see how this, stacks up against the original one. So, did you know there's a Sonic 3 movie coming out next year as well? Did you know that?
no, no, I didn't know that.
Yep,
Oh wait,
man.
I think I did see a trailer,
Yeah,
and they
man.
showed Shadow.
Shadow's gonna be in the third one, man. So this one I might actually see. This one I might actually see. I like Shadow.
I kind of want to see all of them, to be
Mm.
honest, because I do like Jim Carrey, so I want to see how he does as
Doctor Robotnik.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm sure he killed it. And everything. Uh,
he's a
another
great.
one. Another one. I know you're not didn't hear about. It's on the radar, but Transformers 1 movie is coming out, man.
What?
We
Yeah, I
get.
still have to see Beast Wars. I'm kind of mad that I haven't seen it yet.
You need to get on that, bro. But Transformers 1. This is gonna be on Cybertron, bro.
What? That's
Yep.
gonna be dope.
This movie on Cybertron. So Transformers 1. That's due out in the summer. Uh, and uh, the I know you're not a big fan of the DC animated movies, which I don't know why, because they're fucking awesome. But there's a new one coming in January, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is a awesome story. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming up. And last but not least, Deadpool 3, which I mean that's like the main thing I'm looking forward to next year. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm really excited for Deadpool 3. I'm just waiting for it to come out.
Oh,
That's
well,
the only Marvel movie that I've been like actually
anticipating.
yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I said, man, I can't wait to be. It's gonna be dope, man. Like I said, because it's Riot, man. So it's gonna be dope. Like I said, but yeah, that's my number 1 movie for next year. Is Deadpool 3. I just so like I said, I want to see it. I just want to see it. So yeah, little tidbits for you guys to look out for next year. You know, that's all I got for you guys. What you call? I am Cinder. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram at Cinder666. I post about this very podcast, or slash YouTube channel, and just cool shit I find on the internet and geeky stuff. Or geeky information. Geeky news about the geeky shit that we like. So you can find me over there. Throw it over to my co-host.
And I'm Jose. You can follow me on Instagram at JoseCE90. Um yeah, you could just follow me, and if you want, slide in the DMs, let us know how you feel about our episodes. We're always free to talk and take any suggestions or comments, concerns. We're always looking to improve, and we really appreciate all your comments.
Definitely, definitely. And like I said, if you're listening to this, even if your first time or not your first time, uh, consider subscribing. Like I said, I have a lot of views on my shorts and my videos, but the sub count is remained the same. I'd like to change that going into the new year. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. You know, you will definitely be notified and hit that what you call it bell icon so you can be notified when we drop new shit because you never know. Like I said, when I'll drop something because shit like today, I'm just like think of spur of the moment thing. So you know what, I'm gonna do an episode on this real quick. So like I said, so subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow us on our socials, man. What do you call it? And also at the end, you could also comment below. Like I said, what are your highlights for 2023? Anything that stands out to you? Any movie, any video game, and what are you looking forward to next year the most? Let us know in the comments, man. I am always checking the comments. So, like I said, it's not one of those YouTubers who just like ignores his comment section. So, definitely, if you comment, I will respond 100%. And like I said, subscribe, like, share, and I am Cinder, and we will talk to you guys later.
Peace out. Have a safe and happy new year.
Yes. Peace.